Hi guys, I'm Rick King. Welcome back to another episode of our review films currently in theaters. Today, we're talking about Cocaine Bear, and oh god, is this going to be a difficult film to review. Mainly due to the fact that, well, the title says it all. Cocaine Bear is about a bear who gets hopped up on cocaine. The cocaine comes from a drug trafficker who is throwing drugs out of his airplane, and the duffel bags of cocaine falls into the bear's forest. The bear gets into it and goes on a killing spree. Like I said, it's all in the title. This is a type of film that relies on its absurdity to sell tickets. And I'll be honest, the film is not bad. It's just as fun as it sounds. But there are times where it does drag. The film decides to take this story and split it into two different parts. You have the parts where the drug runners are trying to get their drugs back and are interacting more with the bear because they want their drugs back. And then you have this mother trying to find her child who's in the forest, and it's just, whenever we flash to that story, I lose all interest. When we're dealing with the drug runners dealing with the bear, I find it funny and entertaining. When we're dealing with Cocaine Bear is the best part of Cocaine Bear. What a shock! Unfortunately, the film does try to divide these two stories evenly, which means whenever we flash back, the film has to grind to a great big halt and you just want it to keep going. There's also some weird editing decisions later on in the movie. This film really could have been a lot more fun and a lot more absurd. And it tried to stay a little bit grounded, and it just didn't work for a movie like this. At the end of the day, I want this film to be absolutely insane, and it just isn't. Add that to the fact that the characters are just not that interesting. None of them have a big personality that overtakes the film, and honestly, I don't even remember any of their names. I was kind of that uninterested by them. They're just here as cannon fodder as far as I'm concerned. The performances, well, every performer knows what they're in here. They know they're in Cocaine Bear, so they're not giving 100%, but they also play their roles with a little bit of a flair to give them a little bit of comedic edge. At the end of the day, the visuals here don't work all the time. Like, there are, obviously the bear is CGI, but when there are some, like, carnage scenes that just feel really bad for a feature-length film that's been released into theaters, I'm not quite sure why they went some of these routes, used heavily CGI, not just for the bear, but for some of the gore scenes as well. It just really didn't work and felt kind of amateurish at some points. That being said, when the bear is killing people, there are some good gore scenes that I enjoyed, and I love the carnage that this film creates for me. Just wish that some of the scenes weren't so, well, cringeworthy. The score here is probably one of the best parts of the movie, actually. The score feels very much like it's from a 70s film, and that works. This film can feel very retro at times and feel like it's from like the 70s or the 60s, and I really enjoyed that feel that the score gave the movie. At the end of the day, Cocaine Bear is a you get what you expect film. It's a movie where a bear kills people because it's high on cocaine. I really have no other points here. I mean, I enjoyed myself, but if you're not an person who hears the title Cocaine Bear and immediately go like, oh, what's that? Then this film's not for you. This is really for a select audience who can enjoy some schlock. It's just violent, bloody schlock, and I enjoyed that. at the end of the day, Cocaine Bear, I give it a 6 out of 10. I mean, I can't give it lower than that because I did enjoy myself. But is this film really a great film? It's barely a good film, so no. I do recommend it to those who, again, hear this title and think it's going to be a good film. Honestly, just go in with it with low expectations, and I think you'll get some enjoyment out of this one. Anyway, that's what I thought about Cocaine Bear. What did you think about it if you've seen it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.